making this quick impromptu video today to show off Thera, my Peruvian red-tailed boa, who is probably my favorite snake in my collection. I would hate to say or have to say, because she's a snake I've wanted since I was in 5th grade. I first came on to the Peruvian red-tailed boa when I was reading my Snakes and Animals book, and she was the cover snake to the book. And they had a big article in there about her. She's a sweetheart. She is my buddy. A quick story about how I got her is there was an airman, a female airman, that saw her at a pet store, thought she was adorable, wanted to take her home, and took her back to the barracks, realized she couldn't have her, so she needed to rehome her. So I wound up getting myself this beautiful Peruvian red-tailed boa who is actually in shed right now. Starting shed at least. That's starting to dull out. And I think she might be het annuary because she has got a really good iridescence to her. But her skin is starting to get to the way she usually gets before she starts shedding. But she's super curious. She's a beautiful snake. She's my little buddy. But anyways, this video was strictly going to be a shout-out video to everybody that's helped me, and has been there supporting me and telling me that I can do this, this is what I should do. You've got the passion, you've got the drive, you've got the knowledge, you've got the know-how, you can do this. So first off, the young man that helped me start it all is my buddy Chris Munoz. He is the owner, operator, and author of CMB Reptiles is his YouTube channel. That stands for Chris and Brianna Munoz. Brianna's his fiance, soon to get married. Congratulations, bud. And CMB Reptiles is their YouTube page. They've come up from having no followers. They have, I believe, 150, maybe a little bit more now. And they're building, dude. They're doing rescue. They're doing rehome. They're doing knowledge. They're just, talking about reptiles, reptile keeping, the other people in the industry, people, he's so passionate. He gets so upset when because he works at the local pet shop. He gets so upset when he has people come in that don't know what they're doing, have no idea, get a reptile they weren't ready for. And that's why, one of the reasons why we both have our YouTube pages now, because, our YouTube channels, I should say, sorry, because we need to get the word out there. We need to get the knowledge out there. So again, Chris Munoz, thank you very much, my friend. And not to mention, I built him an enclosure. He has a 274-gallon enclosure, courtesy of Midgard Exotic Reptiles and Supplies. That he has his plated lizard. Pluto in, and yeah, his lizard's loving it. He's loving the enclosure. It's a great fit in his house. It's just one of those things. He asked me for it one day after he saw what I built for Pickle Rick, which was my Borneo short-tailed python. And he was like, dude, you got to build me one. And I was like, all right, cool. So, we collaborated. We got together. We worked on it together in the garage for a couple months in between work and everything else. And we got it done. And now his plated lizard has 274 gallons worth of enclosure space to run, jump, leap, whatever it chooses to do, dig. He's got about a foot worth of substrate to dig through burrow tunnel and have a good old time and live his happy, healthy life in captivity that he should be able to live with all of the enrichment he could possibly have. So again, my buddy Chris, without him, I wouldn't be here making YouTube videos, because I saw his YouTube channel and said, man, I got to do that. And here I am. Now I'm making YouTube channels. So again, Chris Munoz with CMB Reptiles. I will try and post a link on this video, probably down here, hopefully, and hopefully I can make it work. Like I said, I'm new to this. But anyways, like him on Facebook, like him on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button, do him justice, help get the word out there, and yeah, let's make it happen. So again, Chris, thank you. And then, without Jason Royer from Royer Reptiles, I would not have the rack systems that I have today. I've gotten 5 from him. I've gotten 2 10-tier, and I've got 3 6-tier racks. 41 quart for the, or 42 quart tubs, 41 quart tubs for the 6 tiers for my adults, and I've got some juvenile 38 quart, 32 quart, one of those. Anyways, I've got the big and I've got the medium size on the tubs. I got my juveniles in there and my who were hatchlings that I just went ahead and moved up because got my thermostats going. But anyways, without Jason Royer, I wouldn't have the rack systems for my collection. I'd still be in tanks on shelves, which was a nightmare. Have you ever tried to have 20 tanks for 20 different snakes? It just doesn't work out. Too many lights, too many heat pads, too much room, let me tell you. So yeah, rack systems, if you're breeding, if you're doing large collections, I truly believe it's the way to go. You can put enrichment in there via vines, small hides, things that are large enough for your snake to get into, because believe it or not, snakes that are terrestrial species that like to hide, they like to be, snug, like something's giving them a hug. Helps them feel secure. So thank you again, Jason Royer. And I'm going to be going out to Jason's snake house and out to his place, learning more about breeding and learning more about the different ways to do it, the different stuff that I don't already know. And I'm also possibly going to be getting his boa collection from him to help start my boa breeding project, as well as my ball pythons, and pick up some more rack systems from him. But again, Jason Royer at Royer Reptiles, great guy, also a veteran like myself, and help support the veterans. See him at the local expos, see him at the non-local expos. I don't know if he has plans for Tinley, but help him get out there. He's doing great things. He's got a huge snake collection, and he's definitely probably got the snakes you want. Also, Mike Breezy with Breezy Exotics, Breezy Reptiles. Mike Breezy's a great guy. I never got to get out there to ultrasound my females like I wanted to, because he was going to hook me up and help me out with some ultrasounding and teach me how to do that. But we're doing pretty good now. They're growing. They're getting to where the glow before the go, as they say. But Mike Breezy's got beautiful animals, beautiful snakes. He's doing an amazing job in his collection, and he's doing an amazing job with his reptiles. Same thing for Jason Royer. They have beautiful, beautiful snakes, well taken care of. They're great people, great guys. And if there's anybody you ever want to buy a snake from, other than myself, when I get my collection going and my sellable snakes here, out of my breeding, it would be Jason Royer and Mike Breezy. And look them up. I don't think they have YouTube channels, but look them up on Facebook. Mike Breezy and Jason Royer with Royer Reptiles. And I believe it's Breezy Exotics or Breezy Reptiles. I will also try to put a link to both of those down here. And yeah, but without those three gentlemen in my life, I would not have or be where I'm at, and I would not feel as confident as I do about doing the YouTube channel, breeding reptiles, because I am taking that step out on a limb. I'm turning my passion and my drive into hopefully a successful small-time business. Like I said, I'm a veteran of 15 and a half years in the United States Army, and here I am. I've got my family, I've got my snakes, I've got my dogs, my cats, I've got my rats and my mice, because I'm breeding those too. It really helps with the food costs, let me tell you. But anyways, like I was saying, a quick shout out video. I'm almost at 10 minutes. I don't want to bore you all too much. I know I get to talking. But yeah, next video I think I'm going to do is boa care, because my buddy Jeremy Bates, he is about to pick himself up about an 8-foot female Colombian red tail that the owner just doesn't want to care for anymore and is looking to rehome. So he's going to be picking that up and probably shipping it to me, because he's a pilot. He's a master scuba diver and pilot, and he's got a busy life schedule, and he wants me to keep it and he wants me to keep the boa safe for him until he hopefully moves down here and is close by, or until he builds his house and he has the time to care for it properly. So I think my next video is going to be on boa care, and it's going to be the proper housing, care, humidity, substrates, you name it, food, feeding, all that stuff. We're really going to go into it. And Chris, good job on getting that boa you just took in, taken care of, getting all the old stuff shed. Be that boa's dad. Be that boa's family. Make that boa happy. But anyways, again, guys, I just want to ask you one more time, like, share, and subscribe to my page. Let's make it happen. Let's get this 2020 going. Like, share, subscribe to my Facebook page, my YouTube channel. And if you have comments, leave them. I'm ready for the criticism, I'm ready for the haters, I'm ready for the positive, I'm ready for everything, because I've got a new outlook in life. Keep the positive in and keep the negative out. But if you got something negative to say, just say it. It's all good. I'm not going to get mad, not going to get upset, because criticism comes with what I'm doing. But anyways, stay scaly, friends, and I will see y'all next time.